Welcome guys back to my YouTube channel. Today we are back to the ships and we are talking about US Navy that floats around the globe, or those billion-dollar floating cities. What they actually do. Uh, Grab your popcorn. Lifeboats optional, because today we are talking about the big, the fast, the sneaky, some kinda weird of the world's most powerful navy, the United States Navy. Let's go. First off, the big kahunas, the aircraft carriers. These are basically floating airports. Bring a squadron to a knife fight. Currently, US Navy has about 11 active aircraft carriers. 10 of them Nimitz class. These are bad boys, or like your dad's Oldsmobile, but nuclear powered and blistering with jets. And one of them is Gerald R. Ford class carrier, basically Navy's Teslas but with catapults. Ford actually has an electromagnetic catapult, not a Tesla, because the Nimitz has a steam catapult. Now to the surface combatants, Ticonderoga class cruisers. Think of them as the old grumpy uncle with a lot of missiles, and there are 22 of these bad boys still in action. The Arleigh Burke class destroyers, multi-role workhorse of the US Navy. 69 of them. That's not a joke, it's exactly 69 of them. I'm just making weird. And they are fast, packed with missiles, and probably more caffeinated than the IT guy in your local office. That's stupid. In your office. Next, even more surface combatants. There is a lot of them. The Zumwalt class destroyers. Only 3 of them exist. These ships are expensive, folks. They look like something out of Star Wars. Navy still figuring out what to do with them. Maybe pizza delivery. They don't do much currently. Next, the littoral combat ships, which sound like a skinny condition. Skinny condition. Jesus, my talking right now. Skin conditioner, but actually means coastal warfare ship. 8 and 15 respectively, Freedom and Independence class ships. They are fast, nimble, and with crews smaller than your local Starbucks. Oh yes, the submarines, the introverts of the Navy, the Ohio class submarines. 14 of them carry 14 of them carry nuclear missiles. 4 of them were converted into cruise missile submarines. Basically floating missile silos. They could ruin your day from underwater. Not just your day, your country or your region or wherever you live. Next one, even more submarines. Seawolf class, only 3 in service, because they were built. Because why build more when they cost a fortune? These were expensive, complicated, too expensive to build more of them. Then the Los Angeles class, old but still capable of giving your enemies nightmares. This is the workhorse of the US Navy's submarine fleet. Some more submarines, the last ones. Virginia class, 19 of them, the new kids on the block, sleek, quiet, and deadly. Amphibious assault ships are the Navy's Uber XL of Marines. Wasp class, about 7 of them in service, like a mini aircraft carrier, but also carries tanks and angry Marines. America class, LHA, like Wasp but fancier. San Antonio class, amphibious assault docks. I think amphibious transport docks, not assault. I'm a dumbass, I can't read. Deliver Marines and gear straight to the beaches. LHDs, old school beachlanders. Imagine pulling to the barbecue in one of these. You win. Yeah, I mean, $1 billion ship. If that doesn't make you look rich, I don't know what does. And this is going to be it. There is a lot of other stuff, but it's mostly transport ships, mine layers, not that much of interesting stuff. But the most important part of the US Navy is the men and women serving on these ships, running these ships, fixing these ships, making the whole show running. So, one big salute to those people serving in the Navy, and this was all from me. Hope you enjoyed it, my take on the US Navy today. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Donkey out.